That doesn't make any sense. How much progress did I freaking lose? Oh, all of it, I see. All of it. Freaking piece of crap! Art, god darn freaking wild card and their bull crap! Freaking annoying me. You are seriously annoying me, wild card, and your antics and your bull crap, and you not fixing your gosh darn game, and now I gotta do this crap all over again? Come on now. Lost freaking progress. The map freaking reset? Of course it reset after the error. This is why I don't go this is why I don't uncover the map. This is why I don't go after explorer notes anymore, even though I have another character on the island. It's because every time there's a freaking error on PlayStation, they end up disappearing due to a freaking error in the game. Why? Map gets reset. You have to redo all that progress again. The fly for GCM still needs to be freaking nerfed. It's too fast for flight speed. People are getting knocked out for that. Oy. I really hate making bad content, but god darn, I'm not gonna sit here and like
I
praise.
want to know if you're gonna tame a creature.
I probably already have creatures tamed, but yeah, I probably will go tame some more. But as long as this game's not fully functioning the way it's supposed to, I'm not gonna be taming anything.
Oh.
I'm, I'm not gonna do anything as far as that until the next update comes out, which I think is like September, which I don't know why it's gonna be that long for that to come out. Most of the stuff that's in this game right now they could fix, but they don't. But yeah, I mean, this is why I quit playing this thing for a while, is because everything ends up broken. This game's a complete freaking mess. I really do wish the best for them, but dang. This is just too much. Way too many crashes. Yeah, see, down there I already have a critter. And I got critters in my pocket. freaking redo all this all over again. Can't make content if you're constantly getting knocked offline every 10 to 15 to 20 minutes. Hate complaining, but I'm not going to sit idly by and be like, oh, everything's fine, everything's perfect, like a whole bunch of other YouTubers. We'll just keep playing it. I'm just going to build this part and I'm freaking done with Ark. At least until the freaking, what is it, Unreal 5.4 update comes out. And then that's probably going to be filled with bugs too. Hate being the nanny naysayer, but it's hard to be positive about a game that keeps breaking. Tickets, all the tickets that I put out, none of it gets fixed. It gets overlooked. Well, you want your game to break. I guess that's on you. Lose your player base. That's all I gotta say. Because you don't want to fix your game. Don't want to listen to people that give you feedback.
When I play, it also crashes.
Yeah, I don't freaking get it. I mean, here we are in 2024, and they haven't learned, anything from Evolved whatsoever. That game, it was a mess when it came out, when it first came out. And then when everything else started coming out, it became even more buggy with the crashes and everything else, the audio crashes, the flight speed in there where you can actually go through objects that are supposed to be solid. What else? Certain situations where looking down binoculars, it's also happening in here too, where you're looking down binoculars, or sometimes when you're looking down like through the tech rifle and or through the sniper, and you get bounced off for error. Um, there is such a big list. Flight speed for GCM needs to be nerfed on this game. It is too fast, and that flight speed, what happens? Okay, if you're flying around, and you're flying around in this area, there are some portions of the map, which I think is for Unreal Engine 5.4. This is probably part of it that they're going to fix. But the flight speed on GCM can be nerfed now before they bring in the Unreal patch. Because of how fast you are flying, nothing wants to render. So if you're flying around like this at this speed, nothing will actually render properly. It will take it a while before it does. So if I end up, yeah, watch. It's a render process.
Do you have
I
any
don't know.
mods installed?
I have two which work. I have the egg collector and the cryopods only. That's all. That's all that's in here. So I don't have like shiny dinos or anything, stressful that's going to be breaking the game. I just have, an egg collector and the better cryopods, because the cryopods that they have, I hate to say it, but they're trash. You can't be like too far from your base and throw a cryopod down and out pops your dino. You have to be close to your cryopod, which is stupid. So I got the configurable cryopods. See,
But
when
they
you're
are
flying,
still good mods.
yeah. They're good mods. They're good mods. They're not like game breaking or anything. It's just, but yeah, I mean, you can fly around. You can notice that there's FPS drops, and there's like news articles that have been covering how there's FPS drops in this game and so on and so forth. The rendering, see there, see how it freaking tried to render and it couldn't. So yeah, you have to watch it with the flight speed because the flight speed is so fast. It does my head in, and the errors that it produces is even worse. I mean, if people want flight speed for like admin and stuff, I don't why people would need admin or flying for admin when they could just freaking teleport. If they want you that bad, they could teleport right in front of your face. I don't get why, admins need to fly so fast around the map, which would probably cause other players to crash too. I mean, I've done some stuff with Minecraft with other people and stuff like that. I've been able to test stuff, and I was one of the head admins for Minecraft, and I could tell exactly what was going on because the configuration of the code would freaking spike. And 99.9%, I'm not going to say all the time, but 99.9% most of the time was correct. You need to hire me to freaking test their game and figure out what the heck's wrong with it. But I don't really care. I just make the bug reports, and if they don't freaking fix it, that's on them. That's all I can do. Yeah, but hotbar, moving items into hotbar sometimes will crash the game. Um, I have had no problems like dumping a whole bunch of objects on the ground, so that's not an issue. So yeah, it's just when you're looking down the scope, when you do looking down binoculars, when you do looking down tech rifle, like in the scope area, sometimes that'll crash. Flight speed still a little bit too fast. I mean, it seems nerfed, but it's not nerfed enough. Nobody needs to be flying around at Mach 1, especially if you're an admin. Builders don't even need it to be that fast, to be honest. Yeah. They started to get it all right. I had a 2 hour stream, was it 2 patches ago, and now it's just like they took 20 steps back. I'm still waiting for it to freaking crash. You're gonna save every freaking 5 seconds. Map disappears, notes disappear. So like all these notes that have check marks, which they all should have check marks, you have to watch that because once your notes disappear, you have to go back to the island and collect them again. I'm not doing that. I did it twice. I am not doing it again. Not doing it again. It's highly annoying and nobody should be going through that crap. Okay. If I can keep a stable connection, we'll work on this section and get it done. Cross fingers. Okay, dear. After what Phil Spencer said
When
about
you are
how
done,
they
can I see your creatures?
yeah. What Phil Spencer said when he stated about the state of Xbox, where he did not care about the AAA game industry, about making games or anything. That's when the Xbox started going downhill. So yeah, as far as if there's like any news of Halo and stuff coming over to PlayStation, eh, they deserve it for what they said. Gonna keep it 100% real. If they were so interested in keeping, Xbox, as a company and keep it competitive with Sony, they wouldn't have said what they said. Because that's leaving a lot of Xbox players and a lot of Xbox fans in the freaking dark and in the dirt. Because if everything's coming over to Sony, even though it's going to be Xbox branded, that means competition's pretty much done. They hurt. They pretty much hurt their own branding, not anybody else. They hurt their branding.
Bubba.
Can I add you on PS?
Yeah, same name but without the space.